do a review with y'all. Might as well. It's kind of messy, but it's all good.
Hello there, this is Ron Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. For the select, a woman's nature is beneficial. And you know what? This is a big point of contention because see what you have out here, a lot of guys who are having trouble with women, many non-select guys, they really don't get how some men out here are winning. They'll say, oh, they're just generous, or women like bad boys, or, they'll say they simping or something. That's because you don't really understand the basic part of a woman's nature. See, here's a woman's nature in a nutshell. They want the best genetic material they can. So, and that's a combination of a man's body build, right? And how much their face fits in with that. That's part of it, right? And then his attitude towards life. So it's basically like a two-part thing. Okay, is that woman physically turned on by him? Now, let me be clear about that. Let me be clear, because a lot of times when you say that, people think like Boris Cujo or Brad Pitt, right? Understand, at the end of the day, all women have a different type. There's a lot of women who like big, thick dudes. There's a lot of women who like tall, slim ones, right? Of course, even if you're real muscular, there's some woman who's like, well, nah, that's too tight for me or something. Every woman got it. But regardless, a woman's ultimate male is, of course, even if you're real muscular, there's some woman who's like, well, nah, that's too tight for me or something. Every woman got it. But regardless, a woman's ultimate male is going to be the guy that she finds physically appealing, right? So that's one level. But then there's also the personality traits. Is his personality dominant? Is he a winner? Is he masculine? That's a big key right there. Like a dude can look good, have a nice body, but if he behaves in a feminine manner, that's going to turn a woman off. Or if he behaves in an immature manner. If he's like literally, he can look like Adonis, be real muscular, all that, right? But if he's like not taking charge of something, she's turned off. And because a big part of a woman's nature is really not even so much a desire to submit, but a need to submit. All women, I don't care who they are, want to submit to a particular man, not all men. In fact, women ain't even built for that. They are built to submit. Understand something. At the base of all this is sex. In order for a woman to have a baby, she got to be in a certain mental posture. Her body got to be right. That's why a lot of women, if a woman's like, say if a woman's too aggressive, and I'm going to get a little deep with y'all, if she's like too aggressive minded, got too much male energy, too much hot energy, those are women who have trouble getting pregnant. It's like actually the women who are most receptive, they got to be first receptive. They got to receive that seed, right? The woman got to receive that seed, and then she has to have a mental attitude where she's not going to fight the man. She's basically submitting. It's like if you see cats, right? See lions. Sometimes they show some videos of lions. Like the lion is as tough as they are. They get real submissive around when that male lion come around. They laying down and all of that. Totally different thing. That's a woman's nature, right? So the men who are select, the ones who can bring that nature out in them. So, it's natural. So that's just like, I'm going to tell you what. When women give some men hell, that's because they don't see that man as select. They don't see him as dominant. They don't, you know what, I don't like using the term alpha, but I'll use it here for reference. They don't see him as alpha. In fact, if a man want to know how select or non-select he is, he got to ask himself one question: how much hell is the woman giving him? Even if she having sex with him, how cooperative is she really? Because the fact of the matter is, that even though people use 80-20, some people use 95-5. Personally, I use like 70-30 personally, right? Whatever the case, they still, look, they only want to fuck a small percentage of men by nature. That's why some women will pay for that experience. Some people will pay for that experience. They will pay to be dominated. They will pay to be dominated by a muscular dude or a dude with a solid, strong body.
Fellas, are you still powdering your balls? You know you don't need to, right?
Oh.